Many gardeners know the disappointment of a failed cutting, a hopeful twig that ends up lifeless. But rooting trees isn't magic or chemistry. It's about balance. The environment you create for your cutting is what matters most. The cutting races to grow roots before it dries out, and most failures come from too much or too little water. Our job is to provide just enough moisture and air, not to force the process. Think of it as offering a safe harbor. Not too wet, not too dry. This method is simple, inexpensive, and chemical-free. Success comes from moderation and consistency. When you master this balance, you can propagate almost any tree or shrub. Plants are resilient. They want to grow. We just need to give them the right conditions. The secret isn't in a bottle. It's in understanding nature's rhythms. Any gardener can master this with patience and care. When a cutting fails, we often blame the plant or reach for stronger chemicals. But most cuttings fail because we misunderstand their needs, especially water. Potting compost, great for established plants, is often deadly for cuttings because it holds too much water and suffocates roots. Cuttings need both moisture and oxygen. Too much water causes rot. Too little causes dehydration. Sealing cuttings in plastic bags can create stagnant, disease-prone environments. The real challenge is providing gentle, consistent moisture and air. Mimic nature. Think of damp, airy riverbanks where willows root easily. Focus on environmental stability, not chemical shortcuts. Support your cuttings with steady care, not stress. This shift in thinking is the foundation of successful propagation. It's not about magic powders. It's about balance. That's the real secret. You don't need fancy tools. Just a clean, sharp pair of secateurs, a pot with drainage holes, and a tray to act as a water reservoir. This bottom watering system keeps moisture balanced and prevents soggy soil. For natural protection, use aloe vera gel and a dusting of cinnamon on the cut end. Aloe soothes and stimulates root growth, while cinnamon guards against fungus. The final ingredient, willow water, made from young willow twigs steeped in water. Willow water contains natural hormones that boost rooting. With these simple items, pot, tray, aloe, cinnamon, and willow, you're ready. No chemicals needed. Simplicity is your best ally. The right medium is crucial. Skip potting compost and use clean, coarse sand. Sand provides air pockets and perfect drainage, preventing rot. Wash builder's sand thoroughly to remove impurities, then sterilize it in the oven if you want extra protection. Fill your pot with the clean sand, keeping it light and airy. Place the pot in a tray and add water to the tray, not the sand. The sand will wick up just enough moisture, staying damp but never waterlogged. This bottom watering method ensures perfect moisture control. No more guessing or overwatering. You've created a stable, well-aerated foundation for your cuttings. The sand bed solves the biggest problem in propagation. Now your cuttings have the best possible start. When you cut a stem, you create a wound, an entry point for both roots and disease. Instead of chemical rooting powders, use aloe vera gel for its natural protection and root-stimulating properties. Slice open an aloe leaf, scoop out the gel, and coat the cut end of your cutting. Next, dip the sticky end in ground cinnamon for extra fungal protection. This natural duo forms a protective, root-encouraging seal. Make sure your cutting has a clean, angled cut just below a leaf node. With aloe and cinnamon, your cutting is armored and ready for rooting. Nature's first aid is all you need. Willow water is a traditional natural rooting tonic. Gather young willow twigs, chop them, and steep them in boiling water for 24-48 hours. Strain out the twigs, and you have a hormone-rich liquid. Willow water contains indolebutyric acid and salicylic acid. Both encourage rooting and protect against disease. Use this willow water to bottom water your cuttings. The sand will wick up the tonic, delivering it right to the base. This gentle boost helps cuttings send out roots faster. No synthetic chemicals, just nature's own recipe. Willow water is simple, effective, and time-tested. Your cuttings now have everything they need to thrive. Insert your prepared cuttings into the damp sand, using a pencil to avoid scraping off the aloe and cinnamon. Space them out for airflow. Bottom water with willow water, letting the sand wick up the moisture. To maintain humidity, cover the pot with a clear plastic box or place it in a sheltered, shaded spot. Prop up one corner for air circulation. Avoid sealing it tight. This setup keeps leaves from drying out while preventing fungal problems. The sand provides air, the reservoir gives steady moisture, and the cover maintains gentle humidity. You've created a self-regulating ecosystem. Now, step back and let nature do its work. Your role shifts from active gardener to patient observer. Now comes the hardest part, waiting. Don't disturb the cuttings. Just check the water reservoir every few days and keep it topped up. The sand will handle moisture. No need to water from above. Watch for healthy, turgid leaves. Some yellowing is normal. Rooting time varies. Some cuttings root in a month, others take several. The first sign of success is new top growth, not roots. Celebrate quietly when you see a new leaf or bud. Don't rush to transplant. New roots are fragile. Check for roots by peeking at the drainage holes. Wait a week or two after new growth before moving the cutting. Patience is essential. Trust the process. Gardening rewards those who wait. Rooting trees isn't about chemicals or gadgets. It's about understanding and patience. Use clean sand, bottom watering, aloe, cinnamon, and willow water to create balance. Not every cutting will succeed, and that's okay. Take several cuttings to increase your chances. This process connects you to your garden's rhythms and teaches gentle observation. Watching a twig become a tree is deeply satisfying. It's a skill that empowers you to grow and share plants. Trust the sand, the aloe, the willow, and the cuttings' will to live. Chemicals are shortcuts. True gardening is about care and faith. With patience and trust, you'll discover the quiet joy of creating new life.